And the federal member for where that shooting tragedy unfolded is independent Kate Chaney, and she joins me live now. Kate, I'm so sorry we're talking under these tragic circumstances. Your community must be utterly shattered right now.
It is absolutely devastating. And of course, like any connected community, there are so many ways people knew this family, the area, and that's realisation is just dawning on the community of what's been taken away from us in this incident.
Now, your office is very close to the crime scene. When did you know something so terrible was happening in your electorate, and what are locals telling you about what they saw and heard?
Well, my office is about 200 metres away from there, and we heard the sirens and the police response. I have friends who live just around the corner who, were babysitting and heard the gunshots. And it's very, very disturbing for everyone around that has seen that and been part of that experience. So, lots of people heard the gunshots, and certainly there was a huge police presence very quickly. So it was hard to miss.
And have you spoken to the Prime Minister since this tragedy unfolded?
Yeah, I spoke to the Prime Minister on Saturday morning, and he sent his condolences to the community, and we spoke about the terrible problem of violence against women, and I again reiterated my deep concern that we respond as a government, but also there is this broad community response that needs to happen. This is everybody's problem.
It absolutely is. And talking about your community, what more needs to be done to protect women? What can be done now?
Well, the details of this event are still unfolding, so I don't think we can yet say what could have been done to prevent this. Certainly what I hear on the broader issue about violence against women is that we do need better frontline service responses, more accommodation, some justice reform. Now, this is change at a federal and state level. And then there's this deeper long-term prevention change that needs to happen, where we need to look at pornography and social media and understand why it is that men are seeing violence as being an answer to problems.
Now, we don't know the specifics around this double shooting that has taken place in your community, but do you think in any way it highlights the need for improved shelters and, as you say, where women go and need for crisis accommodation?
Yeah, we understand that the woman who was killed in this incident had a friend staying with her who was going through a divorce. Now, we don't know the exact circumstances of that. Of course, there being more options available to women who are going through breakups or need crisis accommodation is an essential piece of the puzzle. And now I don't know whether or not, if that was available, it would have been used in this particular circumstance. But I certainly hear lots of stories from constituents, and this goes across socioeconomic status. It happens in every community, but there are so many women who really feel trapped and struggle to find a path out of violent relationships.
And just quickly before we finish, do you think there are enough shelters in your area? If a woman was in fear of her life, would she get a place right now?
Well, what we know is that all the frontline services that do this sort of work are oversubscribed. So there aren't enough places. Now, I recognise that there are real challenges at the moment with the housing crisis. And just to be really clear, we don't know the circumstances of this case, but we do need to have options available for women who are leaving relationships. And I think that this again reinforces both that service need, but also the broad community change that's needed.
You make some very important points. Kate Chaney, thanks for your time today.